Welcome back to All Sports All the Time YouTube channel. Today we are here with Parker Wolf.
And Owen Lap. I have my own microphone.
Okay. And we will be previewing the Eastern Conference. Okay? Now, NBA Eastern Conference. We're going to rate our 8-1, 1-8, however you want to say it. Playoff bound.
No, we're definitely
teams.
doing 8-1.
Yeah, we're doing it 8-1, but yeah, the 8 teams that are gonna make the playoffs, we're gonna tell you right now, and we're gonna be 100% right. Yeah.
So, who do you have as the 8 seed, Parker? And how would you describe that team as a Christmas decoration?
So, this is the only time, maybe in the history of the NBA, where they're gonna be starting really close to Christmas, like on the
almost on Christmas.
Almost on Christmas. So, we're gonna relate that team to a Christmas like decoration, or something around during Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay? So because it's unique.
That's more fun than boring ESPN analysis.
Exactly, right? We don't want to be just like everybody else. We want to be even better than special everybody else.
Where else can you find the Atlanta Hawks getting compared to Reeds?
Exactly.
Nowhere.
So at number 8, I got the Washington Wizards. Okay. They've got a dynamic front court with Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, one of the most underrated players in the league. They're going to be dynamic. They're going to be better than last year. And I have them sneaking into the playoffs past the Orlando Magic. I'm comparing the Wizards to a wreath, a Christmas wreath.
Whoa, we both have our 8 seed as a wreath.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, we did not compare ours at all.
No, we didn't.
For integrity purposes.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, why?
I think the reason why I have them as a wreath, they're there, right? But nobody's really going to look at a wreath. Like, they're going to make the playoffs, but nobody's going to really, they're not going to win.
We had the same reason. We are on the same wavelength, man. I have the Atlanta Hawks sneaking in to the 8 seed, and they're just going to kind of be there.
Yeah.
There's an open spot on the wall. What do we put there? Let's just throw this wreath up. That'll be fine.
Exactly.
Wow. What a way to start this. Who do you have at 7?
At number 7, I have the team that you had number 8, the Atlanta Hawks.
Okay.
Now, I'm comparing them to a pickle.
I have heard of that as a decoration.
Yeah. So, basically, this is an up-and-coming tradition where...
Up and coming? I thought it was old. This is a new tradition?
Well, it's coming back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's a coming back. It's becoming popularized.
Yeah.
So you hide a pickle Christmas Eve, and then the first one to find that pickle gets like a present Christmas morning.
Do you guys do that?
Yeah, we started doing that.
We have an ornament on our tree that we have to find.
2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. And the Hawks, they've got a bunch of up-and-coming stars, just like this new up-and-coming tradition.
They used to be good in like the 70s or something, and haven't been since, and now they're back.
Yeah, so going with a pickle. There you go.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
My 7th seed is the Indiana Pacers, who I think you have missing the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't even have the Pacers.
The Pacers missing out entirely. I've got them at the 7th seed. Also, like the Hawks, probably not going to make a huge splash, but they're going to be there. And I have compared them to inflatable yard decorations.
Oh, yeah.
Because they look really big. They've got some pretty good names, the Pacers. They've got Malcolm Brogdon, especially Victor Oladipo. There's not really anything inside, though. It looks good, but you can pop them and deflate them real easily.
And it's Indiana. Those are just cornfields.
And also, it's the Indiana Pacers. And inflatable yard decorations are nobody's favorite decoration.
Yeah, no.
So, that's the Pacers this year.
Okay, at number 6, I have the Toronto Raptors.
As do I.
Okay, nice. Now I have them compared to popcorn. So the Raptors, they have potential. They can pop, just like popcorn. They can go off. They can make a splash, but I don't think they're going to make a splash. And I have them at the 6th seed. And if you look on Christmas trees, some families don't even have popcorn on their Christmas tree. So.
But do people in Canada have popcorn on their Christmas tree? I don't know.
We don't know.
Canadians, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. But yeah, I think they're just gonna make the playoffs, lose in the first round. I got the Raptors.
I compared the Raptors to candles.
Okay.
Because pretty much everybody has candles, but again, nobody's favorite decoration. But they are also slightly dangerous because fire. And the Raptors can be dangerous. Like last year, they snuck to the 2 seed, and everybody was like, whoa, how did that happen? Yeah. Raptors were actually pretty good. So they have some firepower. Candle fire. With Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet. But at the same time, again, candles definitely not the best Christmas decoration you can think of. You don't think of Christmas and you're like, oh yeah, love the candles.
Yeah.
So that was where I had the Raptors.
All right, number 5. I've got the Boston Celtics.
Same.
Nice.
Let's go. Wow.
And we didn't converse.
We
with
did
each
not
other
at all. We don't want to have
No.
exactly the same. That'd be boring.
Yeah, that would be very boring. I compared them to ornaments.
Okay.
Christmas ornaments.
Just
Just
all right.
on the tree ornaments. So they have a bunch of pieces, right? They have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. They've Marcus Smart. They've got a bunch of guys I can keep listing. But there's so many other good teams, and ornaments, you always put them on your tree, and it's like a tradition, right? The Boston Celtics have a tradition of success, so I'm relating them to ornaments. I think that they'll be pretty good.
I also went the route of like traditional, original decorations. I went with candy canes.
Okay.
Those have been around for a while. One of the original Christmas decorations. And everybody relates candy canes with Christmas, obviously.
Yeah.
Like we relate the Celtics with basketball. They're a little bit overrated. Celtics have only won like one championship in the 2000s. Candy canes, if you go through, candy canes are alright, but they're not the best candy.
And
They're not as good as Christmas cookies.
The shape is very weird.
They're good, they're original, everybody thinks of Christmas with them, but they're not as good as advertised.
Yeah. All right. At number 4, I got the Philadelphia 76ers.
This is where it got tough. The top 4 or
Yeah.
5 teams in the East are all really good.
So I compared them to presents under the tree. They have a bunch of people, like if we're looking at their players as the presents, you've got a bunch of potential, like Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons. They've got so many guys. They're
All the other players.
all the other surrounding cast,
Yeah.
right? They have potential, but I haven't seen them play together. So I'm not 100% sure they can make a push for the top 3. So I put them as number 4. Yeah, but inside the presents, you never know what you're gonna get. Like they could be. Really,
It could be the
really
greatest
good.
present ever.
It could be an insanely amazing present.
Or it could be a present that only gets the 6th seed.
Exactly. So gonna list Philly as the 4 seed.
Okay. I've got the Heat, reigning Eastern Conference champions, at the 4 seed, and I compared them to Christmas lights because the Heat are always good. They've been good all of the 2000s. It's really impressive.
Yeah.
And Christmas lights, everybody has Christmas lights
Oh,
in
yeah.
some form or fashion. Maybe not outside, but everybody has Christmas lights somewhere. But Christmas lights recently have really evolved. There's a new era of Christmas lights, which I learned a couple years ago when our family got these projector lights,
Yeah.
which are much nicer than actual Christmas lights because you don't have to climb onto your roof and hang stuff up. You just set it up in the yard, plug it in, boom, lights all over your house. It looks really cool. And the Heat have evolved with this new generation of younger guys that they've got. Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, they've added Jimmy Butler. So I compared them to Christmas lights because they're really good. And this is sort of a new version of the Heat.
Yeah. That's a good example. I also compared my number 3 seed to Christmas lights.
Wow.
I have
okay.
the Brooklyn Nets at number 3.
All right.
So the reason I have the Nets at number 3 is because you have 2 stars that are coming back, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Now, they've been out for a little while, but I mean, they're going to be up there no matter what, just because of those 2 players, okay? You also got Karis LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie, along with some other players. DeAndre Jordan. Their team's going to be good, right? Just like Christmas lights, everybody has them. They shine just like they're stars, okay? That's what I was going at with the Christmas lights.
Okay.
But
they're only the 3 seed.
Yeah, they're only the 3 seed, and I mean, you'll see why.
The East is really good this year.
Because there's so many good teams. I think, again, I haven't seen all the pieces come together, just like Philly, so I have them at the 3 seed.
My 3 seed is the Sixers, and instead of gifts, I went stockings. Again, with the same idea that you had. You don't know what's in your stocking. Like, you could know what you asked for Christmas, but oftentimes your parents will put like random stuff as stocking stuffers that you didn't even ask for.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what's in there, but you could get some really sweet stocking stuffers that you were like, wow, I didn't even know I needed this. Seth Curry. I didn't know we needed Seth Curry. We have Seth Curry. Now I know that he's amazing.
Yeah.
So I compared the Sixers to stockings.
That's good.
2 seed. Here we go.
2 seed. I got the Miami Heat.
Okay.
So I compared them to mistletoe because I know you might be thinking
Mistletoe is a weird Christmas decoration.
it is strange. But the reason why I compared this is because if you're under mistletoe and you're with somebody, like the tradition is whatever, like you kiss them, right?
Not this year.
Not this year. Not with COVID.
Not at all.
Not with COVID.
No.
Nobody's hanging up mistletoe this year. Not with COVID. But normally that's what occurs. And if you're a Heat fan right now, you're loving the Miami Heat.
Okay.
They just made it to the conference finals. They have a bunch of young talent that is starting to already prove themselves at a young age, which is great for the Heat. That's why I went with mistletoe for the Miami Heat.
How many times have you actually seen mistletoe, like, in real life? Hung up at somebody's house or somewhere?
I don't
think I've ever
just
seen
movies,
it. Yeah, you, like, talk about it.
I
it's
think
in
maybe
books
once,
and stuff, but,
maybe
like,
once.
you never actually see it.
Yeah, no.
My 2 seed is the Nets. I think they're going to be a fantastic regular season team. Almost beat the Bucks for the 1 seed. Not sure how well they're going to do in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I have them as bells. Jingle bells, Christmas bells. Bells. Because they're always associated with Christmas, obviously. They're really good. You hear them in all the Christmas music. Like, you can't have Christmas without bells.
Yeah.
But sometimes bells are really loud and annoying.
They are.
And the Nets are loud and annoying. Mainly Kyrie Irving, but... yeah, the Nets are really good, but loud and annoying, like Christmas bells sometimes.
All right.
I think we both have the same 1 seed,
Yep.
the Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks. I compared the Milwaukee Bucks to a Christmas tree.
Same!
Really?
How do we keep doing this?
Oh my word.
I also compared them to a Christmas tree at the 1 seed.
Yeah.
We did not look at each other.
No, we didn't.
What do we got?
So
Analogy.
Yeah, the reason why I compare them to the 1 seed, Christmas trees every single year, right? You get a Christmas tree. They're green, just like the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're tall, just like Giannis Antetokounmpo. So
Nice.
This was just a natural occurrence, right? I needed to. The Bucks are gonna be so good this year, and Christmas trees, obviously, you need them. Like you put presents under them, like they're just a staple. Giannis Antetokounmpo being on the Bucks, the team is gonna be a staple, like up there
For a long time.
For a long time.
If he stays.
If Giannis stays, they're gonna be up there no matter what. The pieces that they got, Drew Holiday, like they've
They've got ornaments all over their tree.
Exactly. They're really good, and they always seem to do really well in the regular season. So I think that'll just continue.
Yeah, and that's what happens with Christmas trees. They do really well during Christmas season, but then after Christmas, they just get thrown out onto the driveway.
Or get burned.
Or that, yeah. Get burned by heat, fire. Whoa! I compared the Bucks to a Christmas tree, kind of the same reasons, and the one that I just came up with there. But another reason I had was people sometimes argue about having a real tree or a fake tree.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a real tree person.
I'm a real tree person.
Yeah, but some people prefer to have fake trees, and
Like
people,
Luke.
Yeah, Luke. We're gonna have to talk to Luke about that next week. That's weird. But some people think that Giannis is the real deal and can be one of the greats and can take his team to a championship. But some people don't think he has that killer instinct. So yeah, that was my other reason for making Bucks Christmas tree. Could be real, could be fake. Sometimes it's a really good fake. You can't really tell, so we don't know. Who do you have in the Eastern Conference Finals? We don't have to do analogies for what the Eastern Conference Finals is in the realm of Christmas, but
All right, I got the Nets and the Bucks.
okay. So you've got your 1 seed versus your 3 seed. As do I.
Oh, okay.
Bucks versus Sixers, baby.
Nice.
Come on, Sixers.
Nice.
I got the Sixers making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but then losing to the Bucks.
Huh.
I've got the Sixers, if we go back a little bit. Eastern Conference Semifinals, 2 seed, 3 seed, Nets Sixers is a classic.
Oh yeah.
7-game offense versus defense. just a classic series that the Sixers win in 7. And then they're kind of tired out and they lose to the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. I have the Nets beating the Bucks in the battle of the 1 seed versus 3 seed. Again, the Bucks lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, I just think the Nets are gonna come through in the
Nets
playoffs.
to the finals.
Nets to the finals.
Okay.
Versus, not gonna tell you. Yeah.
Next week. I don't quite trust the Nets' defense. Their offense is going to be so good, but in the playoffs, defensive teams do tend to prevail because of all the half-court offense.
KD's a pretty good defender.
He is.
He's a pretty good defender.
Everybody else is. They're not bad at defense.
Yeah.
But compared to the teams they're going to be going up against, I'm not sure how that's going to work regular season versus playoffs. They are going to be very good.
Yeah.
I will agree with that.
I'm just thinking about it. I think they're going to be really good this year. And so that's why I think they're going to be in the finals. There you go.
Western Conference, same deal next week. More Christmas decorations. Let us know if we missed any Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
That'd be much appreciated. If we forgot any, we'll try to put them in with our West ones. So yeah, comment if we forgot any. Comment if we got any of our seedings messed up. If you think that somebody should be higher or lower.
I feel like, I mean, in my opinion, the Raptors, right? They made it to they won the finals. Then they were the 2 seed. And now
we're still disrespecting them.
I feel like we're
East
disrespecting.
is loaded this year.
We're disrespecting the Raptors. So if the Raptors place higher, at the end of the season, they're like the 4 seed. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry, Raptors, that we have you so low.
The East is just so good.
Yeah.
For the first time in a while, the East is maybe better than the West. We'll wait till next week to find out. Thanks for watching, guys.
I think they're gonna reunite, like their Kentucky people. They're back, and they're gonna be.
I think the Rockets reunited their Kentucky people.
Wait, we need to
You're the basketball guy, man.
You're right.
Okay,
All right. Let me just redo that.
In Kyle Lowry and Kyle Van Noy.
You mean Fred Van Fleet?
Wait a minute.
Wait. Who's
Kyle Van Noy's a linebacker for the Patriots and now the Dolphins. I said Kyle Lowry, and then all right, well, cut that.
You combine Kyle Lowry with Fred Van Fleet.
Yeah, into Kyle Van Noy. All right.